Okay, let's start off with a word of prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, God, we just want to thank you, Father, for this day, Father. Thank you for the life of Brittany, God. Thank you for her traveling mercies, Father. Please continue to touch her life, Father. Touch her mind, Father. Touch her spirit, Father. Touch her body. Father, just know that she wants to know that you are near, Father. Father, continue to touch her family, Father. Continue to touch her career, Heavenly Father. And Father, be in the midst of us, Father, right now as we talk and have this conversation, Father. Guide us, Father. Use us as vessels, Father, to bring healing to somebody, to break somebody out of depression, Father, and to do it in such a beautiful and comedic way. In your holy name we pray. Amen. Amen.
You trying to move. Okay. Come on. I felt the motherfucker come out. I felt it. You just asked me that. Oh, my God.
Don't start nothing. Listen, guys, welcome back to the Please Don't Irk Me show. I am so excited. So you might as well come on in here. You might as well like. You might as well comment.
All the things.
You might as well subscribe, okay? And then while you're subscribing, hit the bell so the bell can twerk, okay? So you know each and every time that I'm posted on this thing, I am so excited because I have none other than Brittany here today. How are you?
Here. Hey, y'all.
Hi, dude. Don't start. How is everything?
Life is good.
Good.
Ish.
Okay.
Life is good-ish.
Listen, we love an ish, okay?
Ish.
I put an ish on the type of everything. What time you going to be there? Noonish. A little evenish. I'm not sure. But yeah, so how are you? How's life going and everything?
Life is good-ish. I feel like it's a lot of good things happening, a lot of hard things happening. I'm just like, it's hard to sit with both.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. I'm happier than I've ever been, but I'm also just like, yeah.
What does that look like? That you're at your happiest, but then also not at your happiest? I know we getting right into it. My God.
I'm at my happiest as far as Brittany and who I am and standing in who I am. But I'm always like chasing more. Ooh. And that leaves me with anxiety a lot. Like, okay, I'm proud of you, Britt. I'm proud of you. Okay, what's next? I have a hard time like sitting in the proud of you. I'm always trying to go to the next thing. Okay. So when I do that, it's just like, that leads to the anxiety. We're just gonna stay with I'm proud of myself. And life is good.
I think that's the most important part is that we feel proud of ourselves. Now, if you guys don't know, I know Brittany from, listen, we go way back.
Way back.
Back to UMES days. If you don't know what UMES is, this is a historically black college university called University of Maryland Eastern Shore.
The illustrious.
Okay, my God, okay?
University of Eastern Shore.
My God. And listen, we always say Hawk Pride. Then, oh my God.
I see Hawk all the time out.
Did you hear that they changed it? It's not even the same anymore.
I don't know what it was. It was that dumb. It was that dumb.
I said, why would y'all change it? Now it has no nostalgia to me, and I don't like that.
Nothing.
But how was life in college? How was the UMES days?
Ooh, I was a different person. Different person back then. Okay. You know how you cringe at the old you? I cringe at the old me. But I'm also just like, again, I'm proud of myself. Yes. College was fun. I was a church girl, so I got to experience life in a new way. And I really appreciated that. And like, being a weird, awkward kid and then going to college and everybody likes me, it was a little different.
That's true, too. That was definitely true.
I was the same person. I went to college in my hometown, and suddenly everybody liked me. It was okay.
We had to go to college, you know? That's the time that had to happen.
Yeah. College was fun.
Well, what did you major in?
Which time? I changed my major like 5 times at
You
UMS.
did?
Yeah.
What was the first one?
The first one was social work, sociology, social work. I didn't like it because they didn't have a social work major. You had to do like a double major. Oh. Then I went to English because I wanted to be a writer. I am a writer. I have a Substack. Okay. But when I took my creative writing classes, I just couldn't write on the spot. I had to feel. So I wasn't doing well. Then I did criminal justice.
Oh
that
my
was
God.
the worst one.
Not CJ.
That was the worst one because I was like, I want to be a judge. And I'm like, I will have no conviction rate. I was like, oh, you're sorry? You're sorry? Okay, I've been sorry before. I have. Okay, bye.
You're good now. Don't worry.
And then I think I did aviation science. I wanted to fly planes. I do have a couple flight hours under my belt.
All right,
now.
a little credit.
I do. And then I transferred.
Okay.
Yes.
And then you transferred to Salisbury University?
Nope, I transferred to Bowie. Y'all, it took me 10 years
wow.
and 5 colleges to get my undergrad. Yes.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Listen, life was life.
You got it.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. But I ended up with psychology. So I have
Okay.
a bachelor's in psychology and I have a master's in clinical mental health counseling.
Come on. There better be letters at the end of your name.
Actual therapist, not,
Okay.
not the social media.
My God. Okay.
WebMD. Yeah. I'm very protective of my field because
I know that's right. Okay, no, there are people.
what they say. Don't
There are
confuse your
people.
Google search with my degree.
Okay.
Y'all be trying to tell me stuff.
Somebody here are real
I
good.
studied this. I studied this. You didn't.
How was the journey for you said it took you 10 years and 5 months to get to that stage to walk across. So how did that feel?
10 years and 5 colleges. It was overwhelming.
5 colleges, yeah.
I've been through a lot in my life, as you know. And so my mental health really, really affected my college career. And so once I was able to like sit and be in therapy and heal, then it was like, oh, all the things that I was trying to do, I couldn't do them because I wasn't well. So when I started my last college, I did really well. Like school really came easy because I've always been smart. She's always been that girl.
You always been very intelligent.
Very intelligent. Really the mental health aspect of it that I just really wasn't well mentally. So you can't outsmart your mental health.
No, you cannot. You can't.
Yeah.
First of all, that's a real thing. You can't. Okay, that's a word. Okay. Listen, but y'all know just some icebreakers. Okay, so let's get right into it. Okay, now quick question: how do you feel about adulthood so far? What would you scale it on a scale from 1 to 10? 1 to 10.
A 7.
Okay.
A 7. I like the free
We'll take
will.
a 7.
I like the free will. I like having adult money. I don't like having adult money.
Okay.
I want my grandma to pay my bills. I want to call my mama. When I fill out W-2, I still call my mama. Like, why do I still need to call my mom? I done had so many jobs. Like, so I like being an adult. I like having my own place.
That too. Because roommates can't do that anymore. That's just not a thing anymore. I can't do it. Listen, been there, done it. Got a t-shirt, the pen, and the mug. Can't do it.
No. I've been living on my own for 7 years. 7 years. I couldn't. I almost had to, but I figured it out real quick. I'm like, You got to be here.
You are killing me. First of all, a 7 is not that bad because some people, listen, they're teetering between a 1 and 2. Yeah. Listen, it's just really bad. It really is.
When I say like I'm the happiest I've ever been, but I'm still reaching for more. But when I acknowledge and sit in that life is good, it's a 7. When I'm trying to chase the next thing, it's probably like a 4.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. And there is a difference too. My God.
For real, it is.
Listen now, I know you be cooking. She be cooking down.
I love to cook.
You love to cook, and I love when she shops and does a coupon and stuff like that. So what is like one thing you love to cook? One dish, one main dish, and then one side.
My side dish is going to be macaroni and cheese.
Talk to me nice.
I like messing with the flavors.
Okay.
Like, I'm black.
Okay.
Very black. But I like to add like a little razzle dazzle to it.
Ooh,
stuff I couldn't
what's the razzle dazz?
I put miso paste in it once.
Okay.
It's like a little fusion. I made like a jerk mac and cheese, like, just stuff like that. I'll just add a little something to it.
Not jerk
to
mac.
Play around with it.
Okay.
Yeah. The main.
Yes, the main one.
You know what? I took an ancestry test, and I'm like 70% Guyanan, but I think it's wrong because I love Jamaican food.
Oh, okay,
I do.
now.
So I will make a jerk chicken, a jerk rub, a green seasoning.
Oh.
It's so good. It's so good.
I need to be in her kitchen. I just want to be in the kitchen. I just want to be right next to you and see what you're doing and everything.
But it's chaotic. I'm a chaotic chef. Very chaotic.
Okay. That sounds great though. A chaotic chef. That means you're always like kind of being adventurous and always trying out new things. As long as it's not on Thanksgiving. My God. What you do? Don't piss me off.
I might irk you, so I brought stuff to Thanksgiving that should not have gone to Thanksgiving. I have. I'm trying to unleash the black people from the tradition.
Okay.
But what I learned is you got to do the regular and add a little razzle dazzle. So my family loves my cabbage. That's my staple. Okay. So I bring the cabbage and then I'll bring the balsamic glaze green beans or the quinoa just as an add-on.
Okay.
I'll make everybody taste it.
Okay.
And, if I went over 2 souls, Shonda Bush, I done did my job. I had. 'Cause I'm black, but I'm sick of us. Y'all, Yo.
I feel like I feel like Thanksgiving has to be the staple. But if Christmas, if you're feeling a little, little different, a Christmas for sure. Thanksgiving, you just gotta leave it alone.
I learned the hard way. I did. I made some spaghetti for my family once. I saw on Food Network to put cinnamon in it.
Oh yeah, I did see that though.
Instead of sugar, and they was like, they was mad. They was.
What
and I'll
is
never
in
have
this?
lived that down. I have not lived it down since then. Yeah.
They probably still get together. You remember Brittany brought that?
They tired of
And
me.
I would bring it up every time too. I'd be like, "Oh, you're here. Remember that spaghetti you brought?"
Yeah. 'Cause we black. We're black.
Right.
Mind you. Mind you.
Little fun fact. Oh my God. But yeah, so I definitely want to talk about your brand and your life. So just tell us about your brand name and tell us about what you bring to the table for your brand.
So my brand is the 3 C's, Christian Content Creator Counselor.
Okay.
So I just recently niched down in like the last year. I've been content creating since 2020, but like niching down into those 3 categories, I've seen like, how people have engaged with that. And I'm like, okay, this is what I do.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm here for that. So how do you like it so far? How is everything going? Or is everything successful and things like that? I mean, because to be honest, you have a very big platform. So let's not act like you don't, because you have well over like thousands and thousands of people on TikTok, thousands of people on Instagram.
Yeah.
So, how did that even all come about? How did we get to today to get to this big community?
Being Brittany, being authentic. I always tell people I never sought out to be a content creator, but I'm not surprised.
Okay.
I've always been her. I've always been that girl. I did gospel choir, I did theater. Like I've always been a very dramatic, extroverted person. So having a following, I'm not surprised. I like it. I've learned how to navigate it since I started because I've had a lot of ups and downs. Yeah. And I have people, I call them my parasocial besties. Like when I see people on my page, I'm like, oh, I remember you. Hey friend. Hey girl. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun. My first ever viral video. Shout out to my niece, Hannah.
Come on, niece.
She will never let me live it down. My first ever viral video, she recorded. Aww. It was during the pandemic. Bus, club, another club, that one. And so she recorded. I got like 1 million and something views.
Wow.
And since then, people just started following me. And so she always reminds me, the picture I have the most likes on Instagram is a picture of me and her.
I love that. Come on here, family.
My niece loves.
Okay.
Yes. So shout out to Hannah Banana.
Okay, come on, Hannah.
Your flowers, baby.
My God.
All right.
Who inspires your personality? I mean, you are like. Every time I see you on the screen, every time I see you scrolling, like I have to stop because your personality is very infectious. You bring a lot of joy and things like that. Who inspired your personality?
I'm a good combination of my grandma and my mom. Y'all see my grandma on my page. She's very out of control. Very. Me and my grandma argue so bad, but it's all in love. But we argue so bad. And then my mom, I'm a good mix of both of them. So yeah, I'm them.
I love that.
I'm a
on,
Darce.
listen, come on, family. You know we love her real good.
Yeah.
Now, I do love that you really take breaks on social media because I know all of us really need it. Listen, I need one. So, why is it important for you to take those breaks?
My mental health. I've always said that I have mental illness. I've always been very open about it, and in order for me to be my best, I have to retreat, and that's from anything. Like I'm a therapist, and I'll take a week off from work every 2 months just to like reset myself, my mind, my body.
They got good benefits. Praise the Lord.
They don't. I just prepare for it.
Okay.
I just prepare for it financially.
Okay.
Yeah. But social media,
it wasn't in the package.
I always say social media is real. Y'all say social media is not real. It is real for a lot of people. It is. This is all people know. And I know people in real life. I have friends in real life. I have a good support system. And once social media becomes too real for me, I need a moment. I do. Yeah.
And when do you know that moment where it's just like, you know what? No, I need to do it this week, this specific week.
Honestly, I check my screen time.
Okay.
I check all of this. I can get a lot of tension in my neck, my head. I find myself when I'm scrolling, like I feel like the tension, and I'm just like,
what is it like? No. Like an anxiety attack or something?
I don't want to say it's an anxiety attack. It's frustration. Y'all not gonna like this. People are dumb. People are. And when I say
Very.
that, y'all like, oh, but you're a therapist. I am, but I'm not the internet's therapist. People just need to go touch grass. And I get so frustrated with the anti-intellectualism, the extra wokeness. It's like everything is not a discourse. Everything is not an argument. Everything is not a back and forth. Can we just enjoy this app?
Do you feel like the internet is a safe space? Because like there are so many people out here who are giving advice. There's a lot of people out here who are saying this and that, and their advice is right, this advice is wrong. Do you feel like the internet is a safe space?
It can be if you know boundaries, if you know yourself. But it takes a lot of self-awareness. It does. It's a safe space for me because I've made it safe. Like I said, I got my parasocial besties. And when I do take breaks, I tell my people because I want them to know. Because if I'm not on social media, people are looking for me.
Yeah.
And I love that for me, but also I want to model to people like you don't always have to be here. So I'm like, hey y'all, I'll be back. Here's the ETA of my return.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm coming back.
Yeah.
I'm not going to leave you. I love that.
Yeah.
So what do you say to the people that do take social media, really seriously, and like, because where you have like your Derek Jacksons out here, you have your people who like, some people from like tonight's conversation, they kind of don't really get it right. How do you feel about some of the information that goes out to people that it's just completely wrong? No shade to those people. Oh my God. No shade, Lord.
If I see wrong information, I'll try to engage in conversation, but I honestly don't do it anymore. I used to make a lot of response videos when I first started on social media. And one thing that I had to learn is my intentions are good. This person's is not. And so you're not listening to understand. You're listening to judge. You're listening to combat. And so I used to, oh my God, I've grown so much. I used to really like make multiple response videos, and I would realize like 5 videos in, oh, you're not listening. You're actually not even listening. And so I've had to really use my discernment, engage when I actually have the energy and time. And I found when I do that, I'm a lot more happy and I'm a lot more calm and I'm able to have the conversations in a way that I feel like people can receive it. But also, I have a big personality and I can have a conversation just like this right now.
Right.
But let it be something controversial. Now I got an attitude.
Right.
But I've been talking,
Right.
I've been doing this.
Right.
So when I say like that's the type of stuff like I was dealing with, I've had to really scale back and be like, all right, we're not doing this. Yeah.
I love that. First of all, real good conversation so far. My God. So you are a certified therapist, sir. Certified.
Licensed.
Okay, licensed.
Not a life coach.
Okay, no. She put in the work. Okay, and I definitely have to give it to you because I remember seeing you on social media. Really serious about when you were getting your master's, and the journey that you went through to get to it, and the time you had to take off from social media to make sure that it happens. The time that it took for even you telling us stories about all the things that you were going through while you were getting it and things like that. So I am super proud of you, like literally, because some people can talk about it, talk a good game, and say they're going to do something, but it's all about the action that is behind it. Yep. How did it feel walking across that stage getting that master's? How did it feel? My God.
I'm telling you, my academic career has been so hard. I walked across that stage and I cried. And the whole audience was like, oh, like you heard like this collective, like I was wailing. Mind you, I was supposed to graduate the year before. I passed out before I walked in.
Oh no.
So when grad school was ghetto, y'all. I'm not making that up. It stressed me all the way out.
I heard grad school is really ghetto because my best friend Jay, the moment that she was like, I'm not going back to another college until I'm sending my son off, and that's me dropping him off.
Bye, goodbye. Listen, I actually got a message that a couple days ago that my student loans have been discharged.
Oh,
I don't owe no money for my student loan. Oh, Shanda Shata.
Oh God, we thank you. Listen. Andy Irie said it's the little things. And
it's the little things. I had $350,000 of student loan debt.
Wow.
It took me 10 years to get my undergrad. My mental health was really shit. I kept going back and then stopping and going back and stopping. I had like 6 majors. So I was like, y'all need to forgive this. It's reparations for all the things I've been through in my life.
No, seriously.
I'm legally disabled. I need y'all to forgive this.
No,
I can't do it. Okay.
Now. Right now.
Yeah, and I had to fight them. It's been 2 years since I graduated. Mm-hmm. They sent me an email.
First of all, I know that's right. I am sincerely proud of you because when I seen that post of you, I was just like, gosh, like she really made it. She really did it. Yeah. So why was being a therapist very important for you?
All therapists do it because they have something that they've been through in their life. Mm-hmm. I've had a very extensive trauma history. I've been through a lot in my life, and I wanted to be that person that I needed when I was younger. Now, as I've grown as a therapist, I've learned I can't save everybody as much as I went into it to want to save people and to be that person.
First of all, woo, that's good. You can't save everybody.
You can't. You cannot. So that's why I did it. Because I've been through a lot in my life and I wanted to support people.
Did you ever feel like you failed somebody if you weren't able to help them to their fullest potential?
Absolutely. Most therapists have some level of imposter syndrome. And you don't know if you're doing it right, if you're helping, and you'll have that little moment where it's like, oh, okay.
Like it's actually working.
This is working for you. When I'm such a sap, y'all. When I first started doing therapy, I kept a journal. I called it therapy wins. And it's like little things that I've accomplished, like little milestones as a therapist, because sometimes we can forget that we are doing well and then look at, oh, okay, I met this benchmark. I did this. This client did this. I had a successful discharge. Those things are really, I'm sappy. So it's really important to me to like look back and be like, okay, I did that.
I love that. Yeah. I really do. How does it feel mentally when you know that you're really not doing, I guess, well, or having that connect? I wouldn't say not doing well, not having that connection for the success to happen.
I have to remember it's their process, not mine. And I can't rush their growth.
That's good.
I can't, like, as much as, and we do get frustrated when y'all don't listen. I can't say I told you so.
I gave you homework.
I can't say I told you so, but it's just like, you have to ask those open-ended questions.
Right.
To kind of gauge where the client is.
Right.
It's not, Miss Brittany, I ain't listen to you. Miss Brittany, I listen. Well, what did you learn? What did you learn? What did he say? What happened? And I'm a very unconventional therapist because I speak a second language, TikToks.
Okay.
Listen, the way that me and my clients communicate via TikTok, it's just it's so beautiful. Like, I love it. And I know some of them be seeing me. I do. I know that they be seeing me. They'll say little things.
Right.
They'll say little things like, oh, I know that you're da-da-da. I ain't never told you that.
I never came out of my mouth.
I ain't never told you that. I know you be looking. I know you be looking. It's fine. It's fine. But I think, honestly, that vulnerability, it connects me to them and them to me.
Well, we talked over the phone, right? So I call all my people, y'all. Always have a conversation, and we were laughing because I was just like, there are therapists out here that really need a therapist. Like, there's this show that's out there. It's like all on Facebook or something like that. It's called Couples Therapy, I believe. It's on like HBO or something like that, and there are like some episodes where like the lady is talking to the couple, but then it like goes to another scene where like she's talking to her therapist about the people that she experienced in there. Let's dive into that. Why do you think it's important for a therapist to have a therapist?
Because first of all, I say all the time, I'm a wounded healer. I got into this because I've been through some things. And so in order for me to be my best, I got to keep going to therapy myself. With that being said, I'm a good therapist. I'm a bad client.
Okay.
My therapist will tell me
First of all, okay, talk about
my therapist will tell me something. I'm just like, okay. It's the brain knowledge and the application is two different things.
Okay.
Like the way that I tell my client something and they'll still do it. I do it to my therapist too. I don't listen to her. I do not.
Brittany.
I don't listen to her. I don't.
Why not?
I'm smart. I'm so smart. I'm stupid. Okay. Like, it's hard because you know this stuff cognitively, but to internalize it. And I'm sure she has a therapist too. That she talk about me being a hard client. Who's the master therapist?
Okay,
the top therapist of all the therapists that are in therapy. Who's at the top? But yeah, it's important for me to go. I go twice a week. I pay out of pocket.
Oh wow.
Yeah. God, we thank you.
Okay, Lord, because that sounds like a lot.
We thank you for the provision. But yeah, I go to therapy. It's very helpful. I love her. I just started seeing a Black woman this year.
Oh, wow.
And it's been really, really helpful to be seen and understood because I've been in therapy for years. And because of my insurance, I could not find a Black therapist. I was seeing a white therapist. And
how was that? Was it okay? Like no shade, y'all. Let's really get into it. Is there a difference between, do you think, a white therapist and a Black therapist concerning our ethnicity and our culture? Like, would you rather have somebody that is Black, or if somebody's Indian, to have an Indian therapist?
Yes.
Just so that they can understand culture-wise.
In school, we were taught that it doesn't make a difference. In real life, application absolutely does. I was seeing my therapist for 7 years, and I would not be the woman I am today without that lady.
Okay.
I would not.
All right. Let's make it clear.
I would not. But after I did all my work through my trauma and my healing, it was some stuff that Brittany in 2024 was dealing with. This white woman couldn't help me. She couldn't. And I found myself going in there being frustrated because I'm like trying to like express things and tell her things, and she just wasn't getting it. And so since I've been seeing my new therapist, like, we see each other in a different way, and I feel like I'm able to grow, like, as a woman, as a Black woman, as a Christian, as a counselor. It's very transformative.
Do you think it's a red flag if somebody isn't in therapy? Do you think that's a red flag?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Everything is not for therapy. Like, sometimes you can just talk to your friend. I don't think that I think everybody needs a safe space to talk. I don't think that's always necessarily therapy. Everything is not mental health related. Some things are just life. It just is. And I think our culture has us like thinking everything is therapy, mental health. No, it's not.
I appreciate that because I'm not in therapy, and I thought you were going to say yes. No, and I'm going to be like, oh my God.
And that's what my therapist.
Am I the drama?
I know this stuff. I talk to my therapist. She's like, girl, that's life. I'm like, no, it's my trauma. It's my trauma. Like, I look at everything as a puzzle that needs to be fixed or put together. She's just like, it's life. That's not a therapy issue. Go talk to your friend. I'm like,
right.
Okay.
That is true.
Yeah.
Listen, I thank you for that because I'm sitting over here. I'm just like, if she say yes, I'm going to have to go get one.
Everybody does not need to be in therapy. There is a beauty, and like me and my friends, we're like this. We cuddle, we hang out, we talk, and there's beauty in that relationship that I cannot find with my therapist. And I have to remember that, like, okay, therapy is for this, although it can be some overlap, right? But no, having good friends, a good support system, that's where life happens.
I love that. I love that distinction that you made too. Now, there was definitely this one podcast, and you know, even though I love this podcast a lot, Friend Fusion, okay, with Trent. Okay, and you know, she had on our girl Raquel.
I love Dr. Raquel.
And
I love her.
Yes, Doc, my God. And she said some stuff on there. Trent asked her a question where she said that, you know, what are like some things that, you know, people really have to get rid of, like when it comes to therapy. And she said some stuff that, like, you know, your feelings have to be valid, and things like that. And I showed you the clip, and I'll make sure I put it in too. How did you feel about her saying that in that moment? Because at first I was really overtaken. I was just like, what the heck are we kind of talking about, and where is this kind of going? So what were your thoughts on that?
Dr. Raquel be getting me together all the time.
Okay.
She really do. I'm a good therapist. I'm a bad client.
Okay.
So the stuff that she says, I tell my clients, I cannot apply it to myself. So is she the master therapist at the top, maybe?
She probably
is. Because I have been trying to increase my capacity for the longest. And I've gotten there a little by little. But it's just like some stuff like, Brittany, it's not that serious. It's not that deep. She said, is it trauma or drama? I have both. Okay.
We did that.
Listen, I'm a survivor, so a lot of the way that I see the world and view the world is through my trauma lens because I've been through so much, and I'm extra, I'm dramatic, and I have big feelings, and that's fine, but it's what I do with them. It's how I move forward. I'm gonna cry about it, and I'm gonna boss up. So I like what she says about labeling everything like, okay, I do have trauma, but I want to live in the drama a little bit more sometimes. Yeah. Just a little bit.
I like to be there.
I love the drama. I do. Listen.
Do you think when people hear clips like that it could be very dangerous?
Because they make it. we are in this soundbite anti-intellectualism crisis. And so I think a lot of people don't know how to listen to understand. They listen to respond. They listen from their point of view, which is important to have your worldview. But also, what does she say? And also, take the meat and spit out the potato.
You're right.
Yeah, take the meat, spit out the potato. Because I've seen her comments. They're like, you're oversimplifying it. It's not that easy. It's not. She never said it was.
Right.
But she said what she said.
She okay.
She said what she said.
She never said it was going to be easy. That's very true.
She's the doctor.
Right. License.
So why are you going to tell her how to do her job? And so then you're going to look for somebody that will do it the way you want to do it. That's not healing. That's not growth. That's why I love my therapist. I'll be trying to be her therapist in our therapy session. She's like, no, you're the client right now.
Oh,
you're the client. I'm like,
how does that go when, like, you know, like when those things come up where they're just like, you know, what does that look like when it gets to that moment when you guys are in that session? Or like, what are like some things that you say where she'd be like, okay, Brittany?
So I'm not gonna lie. I listen to people, but I give them a hard time first. I do.
Oh Lord, that sounds so toxic.
I give her a little razzle dazzle. I'm like, all right, you're right. Okay. It's just going through the motions. I know she's right. I know she's saying it. And I'm doing better at not arguing with her first.
Okay. Is that your first?
That's the growth. But that's the growth. We built rapport where
not the first thing you want to do is argue.
Where she know, okay, I'm gonna have a moment and I'm gonna come back next session. I'm gonna let you know, okay, I thought about what you said. I heard you. Yeah.
Let's say somebody's looking for a therapist. Let's say that somebody is out there and they're searching and trying to do the research for it. What should be some things that people should look for when it comes to that?
Modality. What kind of therapy are you looking for? Their gender. Their insurance. Okay. I can't tell you how many people that I've seen for an intake and they're like, I'm like, oh, I don't take your insurance.
Oh no.
Yeah. You also want to figure out like if that therapist, I asked them a list of questions. Like, let's talk about therapist. What's your modality? How do you think you can help me? What are your credentials? Like your actual credentials? Where'd you go to school? Those things are important too. Cancellation policy.
Oh Lord.
Y'all. I be trying not to be anxious. If you don't show up, I don't get paid. Okay. I just told y'all I don't get paid. Okay. But no, in all seriousness, I think we need to remember that therapist is an interview. And a lot of times people go to therapy and it wasn't a good fit and they just stay right off therapy altogether. They do. And I don't think that that's a good thing because things are a match. Just like you date different guys or different people until you find your boo, your husband. Same thing with a therapist. It does take some work. It takes some commitment. It takes some research. And I think a lot of times we just kind of give up on ourselves. Like, oh, I tried.
No, okay.
I tried. Yeah.
What are like some red flags that people should look for in a therapist where like, you know, they'll say certain things or what are like certain sayings that they say or certain things that they may do? What are some things that people should look out for as they're doing that research? Or their search?
That's a good question. What should they look out for? I never thought about that.
Now, listen, I
never thought.
Let's dive into it.
I don't mind saying I don't know because some people don't mind. Some people don't like saying I don't know. But I don't. I would say something that came up for me when I was looking for a therapist was like I could see that she was looking at something else on her screen.
Oh no!
In her glasses. So I guess sometimes they're distracted. I had a therapist one time that canceled a lot at the last minute, like little stuff like that. But I can't think of like any like actual red flags right now, and I don't want to give any misinformation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm here for that. Okay, I'm definitely here for it.
That's a good question. I've never been asked that. I've been asked, how do you find a therapist? What do you ask your therapist? But never any red flags.
Listen, I'm here for it, and we can circle right back to it because, first of all, you look good, okay? You look fantastic, literally. And how much weight have you lost so far?
225 pounds.
Oh. Now, listen, I seen the journey from back then to today. What was the change for you that we got to the mindset of today?
I had weight loss surgery, y'all. I haven't told y'all. Well, y'all, we not. Yeah, people keep asking me, I had weight loss surgery. And I wanted to tell my audience, but people don't know boundaries online. They don't know boundaries. And I started telling people about me wanting to lose weight, and I got like a lot of judgment. I was damned if I did. I was damned if I didn't. And so I wanted my weight loss journey to be private.
Why would you get judgment?
Man, I was online working out, and people was, okay, when I decided I wanted to lose weight, I was doing workout videos online.
Yeah.
And I said specifically, do not give me weight loss advice. Don't. Because I'm the type of person, if I have too many options, I just won't.
Okay.
And so people were giving me feedback, and I was like, y'all don't have good boundaries. I told y'all not to do it. So then I kind of pulled back, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to talk about the weight loss journey anymore. I was going to tell my audience at the 1 year mark, and something happened. Life was lifing at that point. And then at the 2 year mark, I was going to tell people, and life was still lifing. And I was just like, I don't know. It just felt kind of never like the right time in my life, because I've had 2 weight loss surgeries. 2. I had surgery in 2020. I was not ready. My body. I started grad school in 2020, so I lost like 70 pounds, and I gained it all back. Oh. Because grad school was ghetto. My grandfather passed away. And so another reason why I didn't say anything is because what if I gain it back again? If I tell y'all I had weight loss surgery and I gained the weight back, y'all gonna talk about me again. So I needed time with myself and with my body to make a decision for myself that did not include my audience. That was a very long answer.
No, listen, you take your time. We have all the time in here.
Yes. So yeah, I had the surgery. It's called the duodenal switch. It's the most complicated surgery of all of them. So yeah, I've lost 225 pounds since 2023.
Well, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
I'm sorry on behalf of the internet for people who made you feel that you had to do that, because I really feel as though that's just unnecessary for people to give advice when you said that, hey, I'm trying to do this journey kind of like on my own.
Yes.
And then it becomes more of a bigger pressure now that, you know, you feel as though you have to perform each and every time, or like if they see you gaining back, then it's just like, what you doing? Are you doing something different and things like that? So how is that even making you feel in those times?
So as a content creator, for some reason, people think, oh, you're a public figure, you can take X, Y, and Z. I don't know who came up with that concept that everything is a discussion about somebody's life. Like, I don't know why that's a thing. And so when I would tell people, like, I don't want this, it kind of felt like I had to perform wellness. I had to perform mental health. I had to perform whatever thing that I came here as. And I just didn't want to keep doing that. Yeah.
Listen, that's just not even right. I want to punch all y'all in y'all face.
Not. And
that also comes with the pressure, like you said, of being a content creator, where like you just have to boom, 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 perform, and be like at the top, like at all times. And people will never expect anything less. The moment that you show them that one side of you, and I know I'm going to keep saying I'm sorry, because I feel like the internet can be such a cruel place. The internet can be really cruel. And, you know, I even see sometimes in the comment section where, like, if you would wear certain things and people would be like, you know, say, like, why would you ever wear that? Or why would you ever? What was even going through your mind when, like, that stuff was even happening during that time? Because first of all, she look good.
I do. I look good back then. Let's
even
be clear.
back then, too.
Let's be clear. I look good back then.
Very good.
Again, people don't know boundaries. And I just feel like, why is my body a discussion? Why is my body something that we can talk about? Yeah. But then when I was bigger, that was a problem. When I'm losing weight, I was called fat phobic, y'all. I was called fat phobic for losing weight. And I'm just like, well, dang. The reason why I want a weight loss journey, let's be clear. I wanted to I wanted to put that shit on. I wanted to wear what I wanted to wear without spending $100 on a shirt. And now that I've lost weight, I'm able to go into H&M and buy a $3 dress.
Wow.
And honestly, I lost weight so that I could wear what I wanted to wear, but my quality of life has improved in ways I could not have imagined. I thought that I was happy at that weight, and I was, but I could never imagine how it feels to be 225. I was 430 pounds, y'all. So yeah. And then a lot of times people would too, like, say I said I had weight loss surgery, right? and I'm frying chicken. Should you be eating that? Can you eat fried chicken?
And that's why I don't.
And that's why I was like, y'all
like when people do that, I be
y'all
like,
don't know boundaries.
please,
Y'all
like,
don't know
come on.
Y'all do not
It's called
understand
a
boundaries.
cheat day,
Like,
and I don't care if I have 7 of them back to back.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't even care.
And then when I decided to lose weight, as I've grown as a woman on social media and whatever, when I make a decision for my life, I look at the risk versus the benefits. So I'm losing weight because I want to wear cheaper clothes. I want to be able to do more stuff with my life. Is having the surgery going to help, or is it going to be harder for me? And people don't understand that, like, when you get to a certain weight, it's actually hard to work out.
Yeah.
It's hard. So when I was at 430 and I was working out, it was a lot. It was a lot. But now that I'm smaller, I can work out more and I have more endurance. And I can do stuff with my nieces and nephews that I couldn't do before. I went through a ropes course at Great Wolf Lodge. Now I'm 34. So my bones was hurting.
Okay.
But my body could I could fit into the harness. I could do those things,
Lord,
things like that you don't realize that you're missing out on because of your weight. So yes, I did it to wear cheaper clothes, but I also have been able to experience more stuff because I'm smaller now. And I love that.
What was the difference between your mental health from when you were at the larger size than it is now at the smaller size? Is there a big difference of that, or is it greater, or is it kind of like a little worse?
It's greater.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie. My mental health is a lot better now that I'm smaller. And that's hard to sit with, right? Because I really could not fathom being this size. And so when I was at 430, I was happy. I love myself, but I love myself even more because I'm able to be more myself. Like being able to buy these pants yesterday because my other pants was too big, and just be able to go in the store and get that makes me happy.
Listen, I
order
love that every time.
I don't have to order online. I don't have to order online.
Yeah.
Also, like, I just see the way that eating affects your mental health too. Like, not gonna lie.
Were there times where, like, when your mental health was really bad, that eating was like a big portion of it?
Absolutely. I used to eat my feelings. So
I still do that today.
Going
Praise the Lord.
back, I said I've had an extensive trauma history. So I'm a SA survivor. And one of the ways that I coped with my trauma, I used to cut myself. And then I stopped cutting myself. I started eating my feelings. So it was replacing with
something
another
else.
thing.
Yeah.
And so what we call that is harm reduction, right? So cutting myself, I ended up in the hospital a lot. I was always not well because I was hurting myself or trying to kill myself. So now I'm able to live my life, but I'm gaining weight. So I'm not in hospital because I'm cutting myself, trying to kill myself, but I'm gaining a lot of weight. And so it's kind of replacing one habit with another one. Yeah. And so now that I'm at this size, I don't eat when I'm stressed.
I love that.
Because I'm scared I'm going to gain weight. No, don't love it. Don't love it. Don't love it. Don't love it. So it was like a point in time. I went through some stuff early this year. I'm going through a separation. I lost my job because we lost the contract. It was like 5 things happening at one time.
Yeah.
And I was so stressed out, I stopped eating because I was scared of gaining weight. I was scared of gaining weight. I was scared of eating my feelings that I did not eat anything.
Yeah.
And so I lost, I want to say I lost like, I was at like a stall with my weight loss. I lost like 14 pounds in 2 weeks because I was not eating and I was that stressed out. Wow. So that's something we talk about in therapy is like, I go from one bad coping mechanism to another one. So yeah.
Listen, I love the truth. Okay.
Listen,
I love it a lot.
Good therapist, bad client. I'm trying to tell y'all. I know. And so people online, they were like, you losing weight. I'm like, don't say that. Because you feeding into me not eating.
Okay.
You are. But I need to take responsibility for my own actions, right? I need to eat my food. When people tell me I look small, I'm like, don't. This collarbone. Don't gas me. Don't gas me. So it's hard. It can be hard. Yeah.
Even on social media, you put out a video and it literally brought me like 2 tears. Like I was just like, I didn't know what was going on. It was kind of like a big shocker, like for me, because I know that you're a very open about like your struggles and open about the things that you go through. And even though I'm pretty sure sometimes you could probably hold it in or hold back. But you put out this video and you were kind of explaining about like what was kind of going on in your life, and if you could just elaborate on what space you were at when you were even pressing record and posting the video.
Listen to the Holy Spirit. Like I said, I've been the happiest I've ever been, but I'm also going through a lot, and it's hard to hold that. And I was living in a lot of shame and guilt from my circumstances. And so the Holy Spirit was like, you're not going to get out of this situation until you expose it. So I had to talk about it.
Because that thing took me down, like literally. And I know you say you're going through like a separation and things like that. So how are you mentally today?
Today I'm doing well. Overall, like you came up to my car and was like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm good. I'm happy. Life is always life, and something's always happening. But life is good. And God, listen, y'all. I started going back to church.
Listen, I
started going back to church. I am a church.
I seen the picture. I said, "Lift your hands if you need to."
I'm a church girl through and through. And that's helped my mental health so much. Like, God, we're here.
Did you ever feel like you were far away from God from when you were, experiencing like really, deep mental things and stuff like that?
Yes, I felt like for a while I had a hard time separating God and people. I'm not gonna lie, I did, and I had to apologize.
Watch it.
I had to say, Lord, I'm sorry, because it never gave that was you. It never gave it was him. It was people, and I want to hold church hurt exists, y'all. Stop saying it doesn't. It does
so
exist.
Real.
But I want to acknowledge that God is still good, and He has kept me. Oh, Shanda Boshata.
Watch it.
He's been there. He's been there. And I could not allow people to represent God any longer.
Ooh, come on. Oh my God, today. So now that you're back in church, and we know at the time when you were very public about getting married to a woman, and how did that feel even bringing that information out? Because I know for me, I was damned to the pits of hell.
When I
Not to my family though, but to like society.
When I came out as gay, honestly, my coming out story was not that bad.
Really?
It wasn't. 92% of the people in my life stayed, and I'm very grateful for that. But I did dwell on the people that didn't, and I don't like that for me because I spent too long out of church because of things people said to me when I came out. My pastor, let's just be real. My old pastor. Let's be real. My old pastor. Yeah.
Well, first of all, I mean, since we're here, what did pastor say?
A lot that I internalized. So I became a content creator around the time that I came out as gay. Okay. I got monetized in 2021. I turned 30. I turned 30 March 2021. Something about me just stopped giving a fuck. I don't know why I still cared about what people thought. I came out on the last day of Pride Month, 2021. My therapist was on a 6-week retreat, and I decided to be bold and come out as gay. And so during that time, I was a content creator, and my pastor, I was like the unofficial face of my church for some reason. And he did not like that this very vocal, outgoing person that everybody knows that goes to his church is gay. Yeah. So I was unofficially tomato. I was unofficially sat down.
Oh,
unofficially, like I was
set you down. Okay.
I was the leader of the women's ministry at my church. I taught Sunday school. I taught children's church as well. And he told me I couldn't do any of that anymore. I could still come and worship, but I could not do that anymore. Okay. And I was like, well, why not? And he told me because I'm not struggling with sin. I'm living in sin. And I said, you got a lot of gay people here.
Was that even when Church Hurt even really started?
No, actually it wasn't. I've always been different. My friend told me this. She said they like me, but they don't trust the God in me. Oh. So they love my creativity. They love my extroversion. But whenever I speak with authority, it's hard for people to take it. And so a lot of times in church, I'm very extra. I'm very, right. But when I'm in church, yeah, it's a different type of authenticity. And a lot of times people didn't know how to take that. So church hurt has kind of always been there because I've been different. But that situation, I think it was hard for me because I was so accepted. And then you find out one thing about me and now none of that existed anymore. And mind you, this nigga had like 6 gay people at his church. 6 gay people at his church. And when I brought it up.
It was accounting for me. I'm sorry.
When I brought it up, he was like, no, they're struggling. They live together. They're scissoring. They're not struggling.
Not scissoring.
They're not struggling.
Now, let me ask you this. How do you feel about people who are actually out in the church versus and being sat down versus the people who are closeted, knowing that the
choir directors,
no, literally, and sometimes people don't even say it's in the music industry, the music ministry, because sometimes it's in the parking lot, it's in the ushers, it's all around. But how does it feel when you actually were bold enough to come out to say that you were, and those people still get to do everything that they were supposed to,
that's where knowing that they're living
in that
that's
sin.
Where the hurt came in, because it's just like I've always been authentic, always been a little too honest at sometimes, but when I'm not authentic, it literally affects my mental health. So when I came out, it was literally like I wanted to kill myself. I got tired. I'm confident, I'm outgoing, I'm Brittany, and this one part of my life, hiding it, is affecting me so much. And so then being bold enough to be myself, not lie and say I'm struggling when I'm sinning, according to you, because his people was definitely living together. What's it saying? Okay, sorry. being authentic, it cost me my church family, and I didn't like that at first. But then where I'm at now, like I know I am who I am.
Okay, today. Because God,
He did.
Decided to use my mistake.
He did. He used them. And believe it or not, okay, let me answer this question. People ask me this all the time. My church that I go to now, for the record, it's not affirming.
Okay.
It's not affirming. But honestly, it doesn't bother me.
Not affirming meaning like?
They think being gay is a sin.
Okay.
They do. And that was hard for me to sit with because I grew up Pentecostal, y'all.
Oh,
I grew up Pentecostal, hand clapping, foot stumping, tongue talking, right? And so when I was deciding to go back to church, I went to the affirming churches and they were just dry. They were dry. It gave Hillsong. It did.
I love a little Hillsong. Oh, you mean like non-denominational, kind of like, yeah.
I need the hand clapping.
I love a little shout to the Lord,
I need
please.
the hand clapping, foot stomping, tongue talking.
So you need like a little Baptist Kojic. Yeah.
I do. My church is non-denominational, but it's very Pentecostal. And so one thing that I've learned is I cannot get all my needs met in one place. And so the church, it checks off 90% of the boxes.
Okay.
And so that part.
Well, do you feel comfortable going there?
I do. So I went there initially because my friend invited me.
Okay.
I didn't go because I knew the pastor, even though my pastor is very well known, but I didn't go because of that reason. I went because she invited me and she knew that I was hurting. And I did what I called pre-game in church.
Okay.
I went like once a quarter for 2 years to my church.
Once
and then
a quarter,
when I finally decided to go, I'm just like, I do like it here. And I remember asking the pastor's assistant, I was like, hey girl, I'm thinking about joining. I have not heard anything about the church being affirming or not. And she was like, we're not going to tell you not to come here.
Oh.
I've never heard my pastor condemn the LGBTQ. Neither one of them. And I've talked to them about it, and they're pretty much just like, we're going to give you God, and you decide what you want to do after that. So that's kind of where I'm at.
I love that. Well,
and people at my church know I'm gay. When I was with my wife, she came to church with me. She was there when I got baptized.
Oh, wow. So,
yeah, I don't feel condemned there. I'm going through what I'm going through right now, but it never gave Jackie Hill Perry, never gave ex-gay. It's strictly
not Jackie.
We'll take that part out. I don't know. I'm how you feel about that. But yeah. So no, my church is not affirming, y'all. It's not affirming, but I love it.
I will say that now that you brought that up. So, there is this whole thing about Jackie Hill Perry. Even though I love her down, love her real good. How do you feel as though when people say that they're totally free from that? Do you think that can be a thing, that somebody can be totally free from homosexuality, lesbianism, or that mindset?
I think it's behavior modification.
Okay.
I think that
is that from a therapist standpoint or from a Christian standpoint?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Like, I think that
this conversation could go left.
Behavior modification, right? So you're dying to your flesh. Right. That's what you would call it. I would call it like, this behavior is something that I don't want to do anymore, so I'm not going to do it. Mm-hmm. I don't think that means you're not gay anymore. Mm-hmm. I just mean that it means that you're choosing something else.
Like suppressing it a little bit. Okay. So like let's say I put a post up tomorrow and I say, I'm delivered. Delivered. Would you think you'd be like, Theo, now? Or would you be like, okay, I'm really happy for you, I'm really proud for it? Or would it be in the back of your mind like, now Theo, come on. Like Be honest.
It would be a bit of both. Okay. I don't want to tell you what your experience is. I don't want to tell you who you are and how you feel. That is between you and God. Okay. But I'll be like, And honestly, I had this conversation with a friend. Mm-hmm.
And I do have a very controversial question after this, but go ahead.
I can appreciate God's creations. Mm-hmm. You're handsome. You look really nice. I like the way you look. But I can't see myself being with a man. But I can be like, God made you and said it was good, right? So I think that in that aspect, like, somebody couldn't decide to be with a man if they like women because you look good. Right. But I don't think that means you don't like women anymore.
Right. Okay.
So Jackie, she probably do think her husband is nice and she likes him, but she still, and she's talked about too liking women too. But I don't see how I can never be with a woman again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see that.
Now, let me ask you a very controversial question. Then we'll definitely move on. Now, so there are some videos that go up where there are some guys who used to be very flamboyant, who used to be like wearing the nails, having the hair, having a purse, walking wearing the tight clothes and things like that. And they turn around and they give their life back to Christ, right? And there are a lot of people who are in the comment section talking about, come on, sis, just come on back. Like, what, like, there's no way that you could just easily just turn out or turn their way back to God. How do you feel about those people who wouldn't even believe that it's even possible for something like that to even happen? Because to be honest, no lie, y'all, and I could probably cancel for this, it's mainly a lot of black people that's really doing it. And it's really like, especially a lot of black women that kind of be like, now, come on, girl, even though I don't say that, I would sound weird saying it, but when they be like, child, like, how do you feel about when somebody doesn't even believe that like you could be delivered from it?
That's between you and God. Like, it is. As honestly, as long as it's not hurting you or somebody else, do you, boo boo? But I can't see how that is happy for you, how you're happy doing that. It's just change. Like, it's some things that since I've come to Christ that absolutely have kind of gone away. Okay. And I'm like, okay, it's a good change. And some stuff I feel like, why are we doing this? Like, are you suffering? I know I've suffered in the church before. Yeah. And I when I see stuff like that, I feel sad for that person or kind of worried or scared from like the clinical perspective. I see that. Like, how is that affecting your mental health? How is suppressing yourself affecting you long term? Right. I do say I don't think that's real, but I'm more so concerned than judgmental. Yeah. And I think that's what people should have. Like,
I like that, that you're concerned and not judgmental, because some people can look at a situation and be like, okay, that's a little different, instead of actually just judging and be like, okay, like, come on now, like, we know what's the real deal, like, seriously. And now that, when you came out, who are some people that instantly supported you, like, right off the bat?
My friends. Oh. My friends. They were really supportive, like, checking on me, supporting me. They were in my wedding. So I stopped going to my church because of what happened between me and the pastor. when I got married, a lot of the vendors at my wedding went to my old church.
Really?
Yes. Because I worked at my church. I knew these people. I trusted them. And that's why I was like, Lord, why let this nigga play me out of who you've been in my life? Like, I don't know why I did that.
Right.
And so I mixed up him and God for the longest time. I'm just like, I don't know why I did that. Because if it hadn't been for how he treated me, I would still be there.
A real thing.
I would still be there.
That people really do that they put put us up on a pedestal because they see us doing this, content creators, stuff like that.
But you're a therapist.
No, right. I'm
Brittany.
I'm still
I'm
Theo,
Brittany.
okay? At
I'm
the end
Brittany.
of the day.
Yeah.
And I had to, I wrestled with that for some time, not with like my pastor, but like I wrestle with that just in general when I see preachers and things like that, like on screen, where I'm just like, you're saying something, but like your walk is lining up with it, and it's really aggravating like my whole life. And I'm thinking that like you're supposed to be following God, like in my eyes, like I'm not gonna say you are God, but like you're an image of him that represents him, and I don't see you representing him well, and that really worries me. It really does.
It does.
How did your family take it when you came out?
It was hard for them. It was, but I'm like, y'all knew.
Right.
Y'all ignored it because I ignored it. Y'all knew. And yeah, they came around eventually.
So that somebody would know, because even when it comes to like a female, because you know, I mean, you're presenting like feminine,
Very
so
much.
like, so how would somebody like know? Would it be like certain conversations or certain things that you do or say? Because when like some women say that, they were like, you know, you knew. I'm just like, I actually didn't. You know, you're very soft feminine. So like, how would somebody know?
I think it's harder to tell with women because women are very relational.
Right.
We like to cuddle and be, you know, all up in people's stuff. And I wish
like
men
literally
could,
as friends.
I wish that
literally.
men could do that. Like, can we?
That ain't gonna never happen.
Let men have
That ain't gonna never
good relationships
happen.
with each other. Like, it's so toxic. My family knew because I soft launched being gay in middle school.
Okay.
So it wasn't a surprise.
Okay.
It wasn't. Again, behavior modification. This behavior is not producing the results I want it to, so I'm going to stop doing it. And again, I'm 30. Why am I still hiding?
That's a whole other thing too.
I pay my own bills.
Talk about it.
I ain't asked for money in years.
Talk about it.
I'm grown. Like, what? So
There's somebody play Tiffany Evans. I'm grown now. Okay. And you know what? I used to hide in that too, where I was just like, I just didn't want this one thing to be uncovered because I kept it covered for so long that I didn't want that to be out, because I literally thought that like that was the wrong thing to do in like the first place. So it took me some time for me to kind of sit with it to know that like it's who I am.
It is.
And I mean, not that it's because some people take it as a bad thing, and I'm just like, it's not a bad thing. I'd rather you live in your truth than more than anything. Now, if you want to give your life to Christ, and if you want to turn your life and give it over to him and be totally renewed, do it. Okay, and do it to the best of your ability, and I wish you nothing but the best on that walk for sure. But but over here I'm going to be me, and that's just what it's going to be. Praise the Lord.
The Lord, you know.
And still, he loves us real good.
He still loves us.
Does he love that sin? Probably not. But
what about your
real
sin?
good.
What about? And it's not even like comparing tit for tat. I think
no, because people love to do that
so
too.
Caught up in certain things.
Because people love to put this above, like at the tippity top. So this is the main reason you're going to hell.
It's not. I talked to someone recently, and they were like, you know, I like you, but you cuss.
You okay?
And I was just like, what? What?
How you feel about a cussing Christian? How you feel? Oh, Lord. Oh, boy, y'all.
Oh, my God.
My God.
So I'm going to say this. I cuss. I don't curse.
Okay. Watch it.
I don't curse.
Is there a difference? Hold on.
And I think people don't recognize the difference. I might say a cuss word, but you heard what I said.
Okay.
You heard what I said. And you might, God bless you. You ain't trying to bless that person at all.
Okay, no.
You was not.
You definitely were.
So
because that was a smooth F you.
It was.
A smooth one.
Right. So I'll open my Bible and I'll make a video and I'll cuss in the video and I'm like, I can re-record it. If I re-record it, I'm losing my authenticity, right? I can do 10 takes. The first one was the best because that's when I was very
because that's whatever, when I really said what I said.
Exactly. And so you heard everything I said. It might have been oh shit, oh dang, okay, God damn, like really God.
Right.
But you hear me talking to God in real time and
Yes.
my healing being walked out in real time. Y'all cannot deny that the light of the Lord is on me on today. It is. Since I started going to church, like I've changed so much when I got on today. And so, yes, I do want to stop cussing, not because I'm cursing, but because is changing this thing going to bring people closer to God? Yes.
Right.
I can recognize that some people don't like it when I cuss. And can I learn how to say the same thing without cussing? I can.
Yeah.
Is it going to cause me any harm? No. Am I still going to be Brittany? Yes. So, wow, I can't say, well, damn, God, why you do that to me, Lord? Okay,
Right.
God, thank you. You always told me something about myself. Right. I can work on that. And so as I'm doing it, like my grandma saw a video, she said, you only cuss twice. I did only cuss twice. Come on, God.
Listen,
come on, God.
It's the little thing.
It is. I feel happier now that I've been in church. Yeah.
I love that. Listen, I love this conversation. Well, you know what's got to end off with a game. Praise the Lord. You know we got to end with a game, okay? And this game is called Which Concert You Going To, okay? Listen, tread carefully, okay? Because this could really go left, okay? Now, the rules are there's a concert happening at the same time, same day, okay? And you only have one ticket. Okay. So I'm gonna name two artists, okay? I'm gonna name two artists, okay? And you can only choose which concert you're going to. You got one ticket.
Okay.
One ticket.
We're ready.
Okay, you ready? All right, first one. Lauryn Hill or Missy Elliott?
Missy Elliott. Lauren don't show up. I'll be damned if I pay to see Lauren and she's like, I'm not feeling well today.
No, because Lauren really has to do better because there is no way that you're really treating us like this.
At this point, y'all are dumb for buying her tickets because she plays in y'all space in the name of mental health. Let's increase our capacity, as Dr. Raquel says.
Okay.
Because why is you late?
Okay.
You knew about this.
Well in advance.
Prepare your heart, your mind, and your spirit.
No, seriously.
I prepared my wallet. Missy. Super duper fly.
Okay. Listen, okay, next one. Music Soul Child or Maxwell?
Music Soul Child. Probably music. I probably know more of his lyrics.
Okay.
I'll be able to sing along more with that one.
Okay. I'm here for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Faith Evans or Kelly Price?
Kelly Price.
Right, Kelly Price?
Even though recently.
I know.
The discourse.
Kelly.
She wasn't wrong.
She wasn't. Okay. Listen, do you want to go there?
Again,
okay.
Do you want to be right or do you want to be heard?
Okay.
I ask myself that all the time. Before I speak, do I want to be right or do I want to be heard? But she right, absolutely. We do the most. We do the most.
We do.
Like, why?
We do.
Why are you talking about her?
I know. But also, Kelly has been very Kelly, I love her. First of all, she sings down real good. Okay. There are some times that Kelly, I'm just like, Kelly, you never had to say that.
You never did. You never did. Keep it in the group chat.
Okay. I always say it's always like coffee talk, like dinner table talk that like we say
this
at
right
the table.
This right here, this whole conversation is not, I'm sick of black women.
No,
girl,
never.
We is in a recession. People getting laid off. These black.
You seen what happened to Money Long? Because Money Long took a hit. Praise the Lord.
We got to use our discernment. I was looking at Money Long. I'm like, these are trolls. These are not real people. They're trolls.
Well, you know, people. Lord, y'all listen. Y'all love to piss us off. Let me just say that y'all love to piss us off real bad.
But that's something I've had to learn as a content creator. Like, I'm not responding to this. Y'all talk.
No, some stuff I'm just not going to.
Y'all argue.
Really talk amongst yourself because some stuff. I said what I said and it was very clear, and then you took something and made it something totally different. That's not what even I said.
That's not what I said.
I never said that. And actually, I want you to tell me. I want you to rewind back to the part that you thought that you heard.
I've done that before.
Because I want you to tell me the exact minute and second that I said that because I never said that. But you took it that way because that's what your mind processed. Praise the Lord, y'all. Don't piss me off, okay?
We
irk
close
me. To the end.
Don't irk me, okay?
Okay, Boyz II Men or Drew Hill?
Drew Hill, tell me what you want. I used to live in Baltimore, from Maryland. I need that hop, okay?
That hop really took me out.
Listen.
Okay, let's take it old school, okay? Now, even though these people are not here anymore, but if they were alive, would you go see Michael Jackson or Prince?
Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Michael Jackson, yeah. Okay. The king of pop, yeah.
All right, now watch it.
I don't know much Prince songs.
Really?
I don't. I probably know 3. Oh. Yeah.
And that's going to be in the actual video.
It probably is. Listen, I'm still black. It's undeniable.
Listen, okay, Shaka Khan or Patti LaBelle?
Patty.
Okay.
Patty.
The last people have been choosing Shaka, which I'm like really, really
Patty.
surprised. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, would it be Escape or SWV?
SWV.
Okay.
SWV.
Would you want all four of them? Would you want the three?
Three. Yeah.
The three? Mm-hmm. You know what, Latasha there, though? She still got to pay her people. Did she pay anybody back yet?
That's Escape.
Escape, yeah.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
I prefer SWV.
Oh, SWV. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
SWV, yeah, their songs are better.
Well,
their music is better.
Definitely for...
but Escape has more longevity. As far as pop culture, like they got the restaurants, they on TV. Yeah. What's her name? What's the girl's name?
Candy.
Candy,
Yeah. Even Tiny,
Candy, and Tiny. They've been relevant longer.
Mm-hmm.
Like SWV was gone for a second, and then they came back. So yeah.
I love their show together too. Loved it. Yeah. Really good. Okay, Beyonce or Rihanna?
Beyonce.
Really? I would probably go see Riri.
I just told you I need an act 3.
You do?
Expeditiously. I do.
It's coming.
I do, but I'm ready for it in spirit, but not in pocket. I'm not ready for it financially.
Not spirit and in pocket.
Listen.
Beyonce is very expensive, okay? She's very expensive. But she's worth the experience. She's definitely worth it. I think Rihanna too. Like the reason why I would go see Rihanna, I know that the singing is not going to be probably up to par that much, but it's really the vibe. Like and her music, it really goes between like a lot of genres. Like you'll get the reggae, the R&B, the pop. Like you'll get like a mixture of everything, which I always love each and every time. But yeah, this was so much fun. Oh my god,
did I irk you?
You irked me real bad.
I probably irked y'all too. But I ain't tell a lie.
But this was really exciting. I really appreciate you for being honest, being transparent, you know, and I thank you for your life. I thank you for being a great example for mental health, being a great example for, you know, just being a happy person. Some people, when they see happy people, they kind of look to see if that's like the real you. This is the real Britney. This is what you'll get 24/7. There's literally nothing.
But don't irk me.
Okay?
But don't irk me.
Listen, but please don't irk me. I asked y'all one thing, and I even put a please in front of it. My God. So what's coming up next for your platform? What should we look forward to?
I'm trying to, I don't know if I want to say this yet. I want to do an event next year, a meetup for my followers. They've been asking me for a while, and honestly, I just never felt confident enough to do it. But I'm starting to like, okay, I think I want to do this.
You better find a room and a microphone to go meet these people.
A meetup, yeah. So I'm trying to do it sometime next year.
Yes.
I have a name for it. It's called the Parasocial Bestie Brunch. Y'all, people tell me all the time, like when I talk, it's like they're on FaceTime with me.
Oh, no, because you're very relatable, like literally.
So I want to do a parasocial bestie brunch. 30 people, you know, intimate space. Let's talk. Let's kiki. Let's have a moment for the world.
And you got the followers for it, okay? 30 people. That thing gonna be good to go on just like that.
And honestly, like I told you, like my friends are the reason why I'm like this, and I can be my best self. They've been so supportive, and the girls are struggling. They're struggling to make friends. They are, and so I just want to make an environment where girls can just come, talk, be themselves, be very laid back and relaxed. And yeah.
I love
so that's coming up next year.
Can I be a fly on the wall?
Listen, you come irk me. You can.
Okay.
You can.
No, that sounds like fun because, you know, we really do need like spaces where people can network, you know, connect, feel comfortable. And some people need those third spaces in order for people to be successful because that really helps with mental health. It really helps with our everyday lives.
Seeing
just
people
in general.
Real life, touching grass, as they say. It's
the touching
important.
grass is really going to take me out every time.
Yes.
Listen, I thank you so much for coming in today.
You.
Listen, y'all can find Britney on every social media platform, okay? And what is your handle so people know what it is?
I am Britney, BRITTKNEE.
Yes.
Brit and the word knee.
The knee is really taking me out every time.
It's different. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. Listen, guys, make sure you like. My God, make sure you comment. Okay, make sure you subscribe. And make sure you hit the bell so the bell can do what? Twerk.
Notified.
My God.
Twerk.
Okay. And until next time, y'all, don't go around irking other people, okay? Because only I could do that. All right, y'all.
Period.
All right, bye.